This is true life story. Happened yesterday. A Nigerian celebrity went to the bank with his mother and wanted to complain that the bank has been deducting his mother's money, saying that she took a loan, but she did not take any loan. He went in peace and laid complaints. And when he was about to leave the bank trapped him in the bank door. Bro, new fear unlocked. They just unlocked new fear. I will never see bank doors, revolving doors, the same again. I will never see it the same again. Imagine being trapped in that claustrophobia just setting. Those revolving doors, I'll never see it the same again. Why would you trap somebody there? Come on. So the bank intentionally trapped him there and waited there for securities, government securities, to come and arrest him. The bank contacted government securities. Why? Because the guy came to complain. Really? Really? So they said that, from the stories I heard on the internet, right, that when the government agents came, they were not on uniform. They did not present any ID card. So it caused a little squabble. And they said the guy and his friend that came were injured in the process. And to confirm that, when later on at night, at midnight, they released his friend. And that his friend was limping. I saw the video at night. The guy was limping. New fear unlocked. The country just entered another whole level. You understand? So now they said that they had to unlock their phones, the government agencies. And now the person that was saying it was saying that the agency was identifying themselves as another government agency. You understand? It means that this arm of government or this agency in government came to arrest this guy, and they were during the arrest they were claiming that they were from the other agency and they were not on uniform. It means anybody can arrest anybody, right? Without presenting anything. Bro, new fear unlocked. You know, like after reading the story, I started thinking what could come out of this. I don't know, right? But my mind went to, wait, though, it's like I have small money in that bank. I don't want to hear story because this thing happened on a Friday. I don't want to hear story, bro. So I went to download the bank app. I went through the registration process and log in. When I logged in, I saw, yes, I actually have small money there, my 2K. So I transferred my 2K out because I don't want to start. Somebody was even saying that the boy's mother was punched. His mother was punched. So me, I just transfer my 2K. I don't get money like that now. If you have money, please give me. My use chop. I don't get money, but my 2K. You know, making money in life is not about aspire to inspire to perspire to make more money. That your 2K, can you protect the small one you have? I transfer my 2K out. You understand? So that I don't want to hear story on Monday, because I know now Monday, many people, followers of the celebrity, might rush to bank to close their account. You know? And the bank may be forced to freeze transfers or more. You get what I'm saying? So me now, I just transfer my money now that the transfer is still going. Clear my account first. 2K out. If na suya or shawarma, I use the 2K buy. And also I chop my money before I start hearing story that I'm owing somebody that I did not owe, or that I collect loan and no collect. Which kind of life is that? That's unfair. You know, the bank should have invited him. The bank should have invited him and say, okay, come, we saw your complaint. What is the problem? We are assigning this person to trace the case. How much was withdrawn? The money is not even much. I think it's like 30K or so per month, something like that. 30K per month over the course of some months. You know, they would have told him, no, okay, this is what we do. Calculate your money, we'll pay you back, we'll trace whatever happened. That would have a simple resolution, you know. I don't see why they had to come up with all this whole thing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's like the worst customer service ever. Your customer get issue, complained to her son. Her son complained online and went with his mom. I saw a video of the guy in the bank. The guy was not causing trouble. He was gently waiting his turn, gently sat down, gently laid down the complaint. So why now did you now call government agencies on him? That's unfair, right? Except that's not the full story, right? Because me now, I was not there. They said his lawyer went to meet him in police custody, or not police now, but in the custody of the government agency that arrested him. The lawyer could only meet his friend. They couldn't meet him. They now told the lawyer that the guy said he's not coming out. Really? Somebody's in custody and his lawyer came, he said he's not seeing his lawyer. That story is not straightforward. It's not, maybe something happened, We can only know in a few days' time. Maybe something happened. I'm suspecting maybe there's an injury on him and they don't want it. They don't want the lawyer to see it. Or maybe he actually refused. Maybe they are saying the truth. So now, we'll see what will happen in a few days. Maybe the government agencies were right. Maybe there's something else that is going on that we don't know, that they are tracing or tracking. In a few days we'll know how the thing happened. But I feel that the bank would have handled it differently. Normally banks have social media. They have social media agents that if you complain on social media, an agent is supposed to reach you out. If you tag the bank on Twitter, bank will reply immediately and tell you, okay, come to our inbox and stuff. I generally feel that most banks have to sit up. When I knew that there is a big problem in the banking system and structure, is during that time, some 3 years ago, right? There was what do you call it? Cash crunch. You understand? They forced everybody to move to new notes. They printed new notes and want everybody to start using the new notes. They now gave deadline for the old notes. Because of that, a lot of people wanted to transfer online and the whole banking system froze. Except OPay. OPay transfers were going. That was when I opened OPay account. It was going. And OPay does not have any physical branch, to the best of my knowledge. Why was the transfer going? Because they built their app well. That was when I knew that the problem was just simple technical problem. Hire good software engineers, pay them well, let them build your app well, let the transfer be going smoothly. Simple something. If you need extra servers, get extra servers for backup. Simple something. OPay was going. Most other banks, if you transfer money today, you start fight with the customer because they will not see it till next week. There was one time I wanted to send somebody money, it didn't go. I sent again, it didn't go. I sent 3 times, it didn't go. So we gave up. Bro, by the time I got home, I started seeing a lot. My money was going. No, it started going later in the day. So now to get the person to refund me, fight. I got to go collect my money through the ancient old means. Old pugilistic means. The procedure was parliamentary. You get what I'm saying? To collect my money back. All because of what? The bank technology was not able to handle such a high volume of transfers. There's something we call elastic load balancing in server management, DevOps. You understand? This is a concept that makes sure that once you have a spike, a lot of people want to use your app, all of a sudden, your server will scale to accommodate such surge. For instance, if you are running a football website, normally you'll be having 1,000 viewers, people that visit your website, 1,000, 5,000, roughly. So you build your server to contain 1,000 to 5,000 visitors. But if there's a football match, all of a sudden you have 100,000 visitors. On that night, there will be a football match. Like a sports betting website. The days that there will be football match, they will have phenomenally higher number of visitors. So if your server is not configured elastically, let me put it that way, it will not be able to scale to manage that. It will crash. If you log into the bank app, you start seeing error. If you log into the sports app, you start seeing error. It cannot transfer, cannot log in, because so many people are trying to log in at the same time. This is a simple server setup that you hire somebody who is a qualified DevOps engineer. He will set it up for you. So when I saw that the banks were having issues, I just know that this is technical problem. So a lot of banks in Africa have to sit up, fix their customer care, customer service, and fix their app and their technology. Instead of trapping people in bank doors. I will never see revolving doors the same again, I'm telling you. I just imagine myself in bank revolving door, they just lock me inside. Claustrophobia. It choke. Monday go choke. I just did one